Good morning and welcome to Maam Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Anna. And this is Maam Talks without Jan. Where is she now? She's always gone.
Disney World, whatever.
No, Disney Cruise in Florida.
No cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Disney Cruise.
Disney World.
I really should pay more attention to people and what they say. Anyway, today we're going to be discussing or sharing with you ways or things that we do when we're bored.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have to confess, I'm not bored very often because I'm
not
very
bored.
busy.
Mm-mm.
Very busy.
Every now and then, but I'm not healthy bored.
But sometimes when I can't sleep, that's when I get bored. It's like, oh God, what am I going to do? It's the middle of the night. So, the very first suggestion is watch Maam Talks.
I mean, what better thing to do when you're bored?
Exactly.
In fact, I was actually on the treadmill last night, and I had Maam Talks going, and the one where I lose my ability to focus and I just start laughing. You know how I just kind of go off the rail and I just start giggling and I can't control it. And you make that kind of face. For some reason, I love watching it because it makes me laugh. And then some other ones come on. I'm like, well, those were pretty funny. So yeah, so Maam Talks, number one.
I enjoy them.
What else to do when you're bored?
You can read. There's always reading. There's always a book, a magazine, something on the internet. I just love reading.
Well, that's computering. How about cooking?
I read
baking.
books.
I love to bake.
Baking. Or cooking. And you know what? I have gotten up in the middle of the night and cooked some new recipe that I wanted to try.
I haven't done that.
I have.
I believe you.
Clean. I always clean too when I'm bored.
Maybe a little bit.
Call a friend. We do that in the middle of the night.
4 o'clock. Are you up? Yes. How about just go outside and take a walk?
Well, not in the middle of the night, but yes.
Well,
walking
when
is
you're
nice.
bored.
Yeah, yes.
Is anybody out there bored in the middle of the night? I mean, seriously, I've never woken up and gone, I'm bored. I've gone.
Or like 10 o'clock at night, or 8 o'clock at night. Whenever you're bored, yes. If it's safe, go for a walk.
Binge show to watch.
Binge show, but you know what else? Crossword puzzles. Oh my God, I love those
But if you're
things.
tired and you're trying to do a crossword puzzle and...
Then you go sleepy. Okay. Yeah. I know one thing I did on an airplane because I was so bored. Learn a new language. They have all these programs on your phone and you can learn a new language, especially if you're going to a country where they don't speak English.
My sister is doing that and she's learning French and she's been doing it for like 2 years every day.
Good for her.
I know. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
How about just, I love to people watch. And so there's so many really cool like restaurants or cafes, coffee shops to go to. Grab a cup of tea, coffee, whatever your pleasure, and just
try a new coffee shop. Yeah. If you're going to sit down and people watch, what better, try a brand new coffee shop.
But listen to the stories. People are talking about some fun stuff.
Knowing Kathy, she'll be sitting there and there'll be people she knows.
And I'll join them.
Craft. Do a craft. I love crafting, come up with a different way of seeing something. Mm-hmm. Somebody used to kid me all the time because in the 80s I would put flowers and bows on everything. And it made me happy.
Flowers and bows on?
Like frames.
That's so not you.
I know, but I did.
How about go outside and take a hike? I did that last week. I found a really fun hike to take and I made sure it wasn't like super strenuous. It was something I could handle. It was really fun.
That's nice.
And it was new and beautiful.
And you get to see nature.
Mm-hmm.
Something we don't think about is visiting museums. There's so many museums in Los Angeles. And they're just, you don't have to see the whole thing. You don't have to read everything. But my goodness, go to the Getty Museum off the 405 and you can spend the whole day just strolling the grounds. It's so beautiful.
If you're not in LA, which some of our subscribers and followers are not, look in your own town. I think you would be amazed at how many things there are to do in your own town that you've never done or seen. Because 63 years on this planet, and we just, last year went to Pink's Hot Dogs in LA.
That's true.
There's a lot of things. That's not the most cultural thing to do, but it still kind of was, and it was fun.
So I went to a little tiny town in, I think it's Idaho, called Teutonia. And they have a wolf reserve actually, and it was just fantastic. Yeah. Never would have thought of
a lot of things to do.
Mm-hmm. clean out your emails. I mean, if you're really bored.
That's really bored. That's really
Or
bored.
organize something. Organize your drawer. Organize your closet.
Oh, I love
That's
doing
my
that.
sister's
That's fun.
idea of fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Or just sit down, make yourself, again, cup of tea, coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you like, and listen to music. I forget to listen to music, and I love music. I love it, but I just forget about
I
doing
used to
it.
listen to music all the time, and now I don't.
I just didn't put it into your routine.
Write a poem. You ever written a poem?
We wrote a rap song.
That's right, she did, and it was fantastic. I wrote a poem. It's on our website. I
Oh,
like writing poems. I almost failed a creative writing class because I could not rhyme for the life of me.
you can't rhyme. I can rhyme. I'm really good at rhyming.
Meditation, good for the soul.
Hard to do.
Yes,
Hard
but good
to do.
for the soul.
Meditation and yoga, kind of.
Right, but
Hand in
you know,
hand.
isn't that what trying new things is about? You know, like stretching yourself. You know, expand your horizons. Meditate.
How about just calling a friend? I sometimes sit there and I'm like, I haven't talked to so-and-so in a really long time.
We did that one already. She forgot.
What'd we do?
Yeah, you said I call her in the middle of the night.
No, but I'm talking about people that you just, like, not in the middle of the
Oh,
night,
yeah,
people that
yeah.
you haven't talked to, and I thought, oh my gosh, I really need to call and catch up with them. And so make a phone call to someone, and you know, it's like, I haven't talked to you in maybe 6 months, maybe a year, but there's those friends that it's almost like you talked to them the day before. You pick up where you left off, which are, by the way, really good friends to have.
And something that you tend to do a lot is drive. Go somewhere like the
What?
beach. Go to the beach. You know,
I
drive
love
somewhere
that.
you don't normally go to.
You know what? To me, it's a great place to listen to some of my radio shows or podcasts, or call a friend, or just be alone. And I love to go to areas like down by the beach. The last one I did, I went up into Santa Barbara and drove, and everyone's like, "You went by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm my best company." So get in the car and take off somewhere.
You know, one weekend we didn't know what to do, and I was talking to a friend of mine, speaking of Santa Barbara, and we decided to go to the open houses that day in Santa Barbara.
That's fun.
Oh my God, it was wonderful.
Or garage sales.
Oh, that's so
Just
much
get
fun.
up early and go to a garage sale. You will not be bored. Bring your change. Your bargaining pennies.
Watch a movie. There's always a funny movie. There's always, you know, a very dramatic, poignant movie that you can watch and bring a box of tissues to. So paint. My dad, when he was in his
amazing.
80s, took up painting. And he would
Amazing
spend
artist.
hours. Yeah, he spent hours, and it was such a calming, wonderful thing for him to do. We all have his paintings all over the house. We love them. We treasure them now that he's gone.
He's talented. It wasn't just him, doing. He really had talent. What?
I need to stop talking about it.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Anyway, write a letter to your future self. I thought that'd be fun. I've written letters to the future for my children when I've been bored or, you know, just nothing to do, and I thought, gee,
So what are you writing?
just, you know, how proud you are of them, how this is what you hope they would remember, you know, just letters for the future.
That would make me cry.
I did. But you know what? Someday they'll see them.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. That's good. Stretch. I know that sounds silly, but it's so important to stretch, and we don't do it enough, especially at our age. And so I literally have gotten up and just started stretching. Man,
I
do
kind of
feel
want to
it.
have a mini cam somewhere in your house so I can watch you do it in the middle of the night. Maybe we'll put one in and spy on her.
Blog or write, you know, to yourself. Write your thoughts, write your feelings, write, you know, something you're interested in. Blog. It's fun. Got any other ideas?
I think we ran out of ideas. I think that's... But if you have some ideas that we haven't thought of,
Oh, please.
let us know.
Yes.
Let
Share
us
with
know.
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to click those share and like buttons.
And you can find us on YouTube at Maam Talks, www.mamtalks. Also, and please subscribe. We are wanting new subscribers in there. We have so many. We almost have 1,000 subscribers, so we're getting really close and really excited. So help us out with that.
Please.
And don't forget our website, www.mamtalks.com. And remember to keep embracing getting older with us. Bye.
Bye.